I don't know. This is back in 1946, keep in mind. People were probably starving to death. You know what I'm saying? People probably maxed out at 120 pounds. You know? 5'3", walking around, fucking 90 pounds is what people probably were in 1946. And you're telling me you can't sell all 172 of your... Which I love deviled crab cakes. I love deviled crabs. I don't know what the fuck deviled crab cakes are. I know what crab cakes are, and I know what deviled crabs are. I've never tried a deviled crab cake. I would try it. See, I would be one of those 50 people. What happened to the other 70 or 72?
100 and what is that?
Dang old. 122 or dang old. Yeah, right.
Yeah, that's right.
So, then this is literally from their website. There was a freezer in the back of the bar, so we threw him in there. It was either that or the trash can. That is on their website. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me, bro? Oh, well, it's either that or we're just going to throw them in the trash can. What about save them? So wait, are you telling me that if they're not in the condition for you to save, like if you're going to throw them in the trash can, like you're not going to just save them and take them home for your family?
They don't put any pride into their food.
Yeah. Come on, Miss Pauls.
There's no integrity.
Come on, Miss Pauls.
Miss Pauls is all about just sleazy.
Saving money.
Well, saving money and being sleazy.
Being sleazy, exactly, because they're not... Sorry, guys. They are not as used. They're not as used to the game. They're not in the game, okay, like Gortons is. Now, let's go ahead and pop these little beers open, buddy. Hey, buddy. So these are actually pretty interesting. Oh, yeah, what does this say? A week later... They couldn't even say we threw them in there. They said, so we threw M in there. They couldn't even afford the TH. Come on, Miss Pauls, please. You know what? In my opinion I can't say I like them better, but I like Miss Pauls Fishsticks. I like Miss Pauls. I like Miss Pauls just as good as Gortons. So, I'm not shit talking them. It's just like, come on, man. You can't even spell THEM. What are you trying to be hip? Trying to no. Calm down. And you're not even from the South, so you shouldn't even be saying M. So we threw them in the trash can. No. Say your words. Pronounce them. You're from Philadelphia. Sorry, I'm getting riled up. We'll go ahead and crack open these next ones before we share a little bit more information about Gortons. What do we got here?
Boston Blogger, Mountain Berry.
Boston Blogger. That's like, a 20-year-old anime fan that does fandom on Sword Art Online. Boston Blogger. 20-year-old from Boston that has a blog. No, yeah, I'm just joking. It's called Boston Lager. Distinctively complex and balanced. Says cheers to you. And then we have Mountain Berry. I've never, ever seen this one, and which is a part of the reason why I wanted to pick it up.
I'm kind of scared, to be honest.
Well,
It'll be one of those
I can understand it. A light-bodied ale with notes of bright fruit.
I
don't know. It sounds like someone's had a dick in the ass. Mountain Berry. I don't know, Mountain Berry. Which is okay if you have, but at least be open with me. That's what you should start out your description by saying. Not a light-bodied ale with notes of bright fruit. More like a light-bodied ale that's had a dick in their ass with notes of bright fruit. I would respect you more with being...
That's putting on a facade. This is a Mountain Berry. This ain't no broke back. This is a Mountain Berry. Ain't broke berries.
Exactly. Scott, if you could refrain from... I would be appreciative. Or I think they would appreciate it. I know why, but...
Did I tell you?
Yeah, you already told me.
Oh, you missed.
Cancer stage 4? I know. If you could just refrain
right.
from... That would suck. What a dick. What a dick. Alright, so I was trying to get you to finish this beer so I could wash it out for you, but...
I did.
I know, but we're already in here. Hand me that, please. That water jug behind you. I hate when people say hand me that, and I just did that. Hand me that. It's like, dude, what are you talking about? I even talked about it on the last episode. I hate it when my coworkers are like, hey, hand me that, or go over there. It's like, use your goddamn vocabulary to say something other than the dumb shit I hear come out your mouth every god. Use an adverb, an adjective. How about that? Huh? What? All right, here we go. This was yours, and that looks like it's yours.
Yep.
So, let's do her up. So, do you have any opinions on the fish sticks? Because I have more questions.
No, they're both good to me.
All right.
As far as the history of them, it kind of leads me toward having more respect.
We didn't talk about Gortons, but continue.
Well, Gortons, I prefer over the
we didn't talk about their history, is what I'm saying. We didn't talk about the information. You prefer Gortons over the Miss Paul's, though?
But they're both good to me.
All right. Well, if you had to pick one to be your ally, like say if you were, was it Roosevelt during World War II? You had Eisenhower, Churchill, and Stalin, correct? The three powers in World War II. I think that sounds about right. Churchill was in England. I know Stalin was in Soviet Union or Russia, whatever it was called at the time. And I don't know. No, it wasn't. Oh God, I don't think it was Eisenhower. I think I might be wrong about that. But we'll look that up in a minute. So my question is, if you were the Allies, if you're America, who would be your Russia or who would be your England? Like, would it be Miss Paul's or would it be Gorton's? Who do you think would be able to provide you with like a better backup? Scott, please.
I go with Miss Paul's, my woman I lay down with, and Gorton is like my ally to have my six whenever I need somebody.
I'm sorry, I couldn't even focus on what you're saying because I was so focused on the thing. So, my bad. That's my fault. I need to focus on what you're saying. What did you say?
Lay to bed with her, Miss Paul. Have your buddy, Mr. Gorton.
Well, who would be, so for me, and like, if I had to pick who would be my ally in World War II.
Mr. Gorton.
It would be Gorton? I probably would say Mr. Gortons Fisherman too. Not because of that whole creepy jingle of, trust the Gortons Fisherman. No, I think more or less, I would choose him just for the whole sake of him having a ship. We know he's got a ship. It's on the box. It's on the cover. You don't see shit on the cover of Miss Paul's other than a fish stick, There's not even a Miss Paul. Is there a Miss Paul? Let's see if we can find a Miss Paul.
An actual image of her.
So that's my answer. I would probably choose Gortons as well.
Idea of what this woman looks like. It's not.
She better not
fish
be.
Sticks out all over the box. Is she that ugly?
I don't know. Fucking look. There's not even a picture of her. Probably.
God, I don't want to see what she looks like.
Oh Lord, we need to We need to go.
We don't need to look at her then.
We need to find who the inventor is. Oh, it was a dude. Remember? So why is it Miss Paul's? And his name. All right. So.
It said it in the history.
Edward Pizzic. Why does Edward Pizzic own Miss Paul's?
They named it. It's like.
That's fucked up, man. That's fucked up. Let's go ahead and review these beers so we can get a little bit more intoxicated. Woo, 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 woo. Because we'll go ahead and finish these, and then we'll go on to the. There's still more in the box. I think we could keep reviewing it. Fuck it. How long do we got? You ever tried the extra large Miss Paul's?
All right, so this is the one we're drinking now?
Yeah, 22 minutes in. Which one is this? Lager. I'm going to go ahead and take a sip of this one. What about you, Scott? What do you think?
Pretty good.
Oh, you already took a sip.
Yeah, I finished it.
Sorry, just want to say, at this point, Scott actually had not finished his beer. Not to be an asshole. Well, you should go ahead and finish it. I think this tastes like a Budweiser, honestly, or a Yingling. What do you think?
I like it.
Do you have any way to describe it?
That's good.
It's good. You heard it here first at Rogan and Runescape. If you guys are trying to figure out what beer you want to drink, it's good. It is good. But I'm going to say, if we were to simplify it like that, Sam 76 would be better. Alright. So let's figure out a little bit more. So Miss Paul's is saying 100% real fish. Now I looked into what type of fish are actually used for these fish sticks. Most times it's a fish called pollock, Pollock. Oh my god, that noise. That I couldn't even think anymore of anything other than the fact of, is this motherfucker about to do what I just asked him not to do again? So I was like, all right, man, let's finish this beer. I'm gonna take you home, and fuck it. You know what? We still plan on hanging out tomorrow, but oh man, we had to had to get a little bit of a separation for a minute. I don't think he was really feeling it either today. He was killing it on the VA China episode, but this one, he wasn't really feeling it. But I'm not going to get too personal, but let's see. So, I already said what I think for the Star Wars character, if it was Gorns, and if it was Miss Paula's. It is Miss Paula's, right? Yeah, it's Miss Paula's. Go ahead and bring it up. Miss Paul's. Wait, was I calling it Miss Paula's this whole time? It's Miss Paul's. Alright, so, Star Wars character, I would say that Gortons would be Count Dooku. Gortons Fisherman would be Count Dooku. I would say Miss Paul's. I don't know. I mean, I'm getting kind of a... Alright, so I was going to say I'm getting kind of a Luke Skywalker feeling off of whatever that means. But what my official answer was, I think, was Ayla. Now, for World War II, who would you rather have on your side or in a war? I would say Gortons, like I said earlier, because of the fleet. We know that he has a ship because that's what's on the cover. If you had to date one, if you had to marry Miss Paul or Gorton, Mrs. Gortons Fisherman, who would you date? I think I would probably date Miss Paul's because Mrs. Gortons Fisherman sounds a little bit intimidating to me. And you know what? I actually got some stuff to do tonight, so I'm going to end it on this. If you had to have one that was like one of your pets, who would you rather have as your pet? Would it be Miss Paul's or would it be Gortons? Personally, I think it'd be kind of cute to have a little Gortons Fisherman running around saying, "Trust the Gortons Fisherman." You know, you take it out of your pocket. That'd be kind of cool. Once again, Miss Paul's, it's just a green box. You don't have any design, you know. We don't know what's going on with you. I don't even know why you're named Miss Paul. Dude's name was not Miss Paul's to begin with. Basically what I gathered from this, what I came to the conclusion of, is that I would prefer to have Gortons if I could pick. But if I'm in a pinch, I really don't mind Miss Paul's. They're really not bad. They're crispy. They have a good crispiness. Overall, I would say they both are very crispy. They both are good in the crispy section. But when it comes to the meat on the inside, you're going to want to go with Gortons. Trust the Gortons Fisherman. And then for beer, I'm about to have me some more of that refreshing beer. The berry one wasn't as good as I thought. Boston Lager just tastes like a regular beer. And what was the other one? Oh, the winter one. The winter one kind of tastes a little bit too much spice for me. Like, it'd be nice if it was like a snowy day or something like that. But just for your regular drinking sake, I would say go with the Sam 76 refreshing beer. Heck yeah. Hold on. Before I go though, I'm on Oprah.com. Are fish sticks a healthy alternative to grilled fish? Well, let's see here. Fish sticks are breaded and grilled fish is grilled. So how would, in your right mind, that be a healthy alternative? Grilled fish is already as healthy as it gets. Oh wait, here we go again. Do frozen fish sticks or breaded fillets count as fish serving? My family is much happier eating those instead of grilled fresh fish. You should tell your family to grow the fuck up. Do you have a family of 8-year-old? Are you dating an 8-year-old? Jesus. And this is from Christina White of Agawam, Massachusetts. Once again, is there a Massachusetts conspiracy going on? We have